If you were wondering, like, what could be like that icing on the cake to just make it so much worse when you're already dealing with a really painful, like, surgery recovery, and you're looking for that, like, draw 10 horrible Uno card that you would draw? Well, for me, that card would be our entire family coming down with the worst flu you've ever experienced of your life, and everybody comes down with it at the same exact time. That would be my game over, worst possible thing to try to do in the midst of painful recovery. And yet here we are. So we are just over a week in the foot surgery recovery process. And I had worked really hard before then, pre-recording videos and getting all kinds of stuff done. And I was like, that'll be great because it'll give me, a handful of days just kind of rest. The pain was pretty intense. But then I can start recording some stuff up here to wrap up our 365 videos for this video a day challenge we were doing this year. And then my husband gets this crazy fever. And if you guys saw the podcast on Saturday, I was talking about that. He wasn't feeling very good. And the next day, so we did the podcast on Thursday, and then Friday, me and all 4 kids are in the midst, we've like joined my husband now, in the midst of the worst flu we've ever experienced in our lives. So I already can't walk because of my foot, and now we've got the worst fevers, headaches like you wouldn't believe, nausea, vomiting, just dizziness. I mean, just coughing, it feels like your ribs are fractured. You've been coughing so hard. Yeah. And so Olivia is here with me, and poor little thing. We have been laid out for 3 days now, and I was really excited because I had some fun stuff I wanted to do this week, kind of wrapping up the end of this year. And so who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll have a little more energy. Then I thought it was kind of fitting because for us this year started off pretty stinky. And we've gone through a lot. And so I thought it was kind of fitting to have the year end on a not so exciting note. So I'm really just taking in my own medicine today and saying, you know what? My house is a mess. There's things that aren't done anywhere. I mean, we look like literally The Walking Dead, as in everyone is still so sick, so miserable. I mean, even walking from one end of the house to the other just has us all laid out. I've got my husband and one child laid out on the couch, one kid in their room, one kid in their room, me and Olivia in here curled up together, and honestly just trying to like make it through the day. I hear my husband coughing now. But that's our update. So I don't really have a fun, exciting video today. Just we will happily take any prayers because this is not very fun, and especially not really having full use of my of both feet is making it even more difficult, having to rely on everyone else who's sick and miserable to try to do things, and then all of the pieces of that. But I think it's still so powerful in all of that to still be able to find the silver linings and to say we're just going to take this time to rest, and when we feel better and we can get back to it, well, we'll feel better and we'll get back to it, because God gives us each day what we need for that day, and sometimes that is a lot of rest because our bodies need it. And I did not think that our entire household coming down with the worst flu any of us have ever experienced was going to be in our cards. Never in a million years would I have expected that, but that's what happened. That's where we are, and it is what it is, right? One foot in front of the other. New day comes regardless of what we do, and all the things will be exactly what they need to be. So I hope you all are doing well. I know there's been a lot of sickness sweeping around to everyone, and so prayers for you and your family for whatever it is, if you guys are going through any of it. And I know our family would certainly appreciate the prayers as well, because this has been so brutal. And we're looking forward to feeling better. Bambi, you ready to feel better? Yeah, poor love. So friends, that's it for today. Nothing very exciting. Me sitting here with an elevated, swollen foot. Lots of napping. Attempting to keep down any form of food. And more napping. So, this is our video for today. Maybe we'll get into something a little more exciting this week, but I tried getting up and brushing my teeth and heating up a bagel. I thought maybe that would be like a plain something I could eat, and I've been in bed recuperating for about 4 hours after doing that. So that's what wiped me out today. Lord willing, tomorrow I'll get a little bit better, but He's got it, and we'll keep on keeping on regardless. See you tomorrow, friends.